No, the next day I had an interview with John Ziegler on his new radio show, and he asked me about a comment that Letterman had made regarding my appearance as a slutty flight attendant. And my first thought was, hey, don't disparage flight attendants. They work hard. We love them. You know, how condemning of them. Don't say such a thing. And then I found out later that the comment that was made about statutory rape of my 14-year-old daughter Willow, knowing that crossed the line, and then others chiming in on other comments that Letterman has made. Just, you know, quite I think, a sad commentary on where we are as a culture, as a society, to chuckle and laugh through comments such as he had made the other night. I think it's quite unfortunate.
Since David Letterman's not here, let me just say that he did not mention Willow by name, and he then went on to say he was not referring to your 14-year-old daughter. I do want to read this statement that you
released.
Go ahead.
Okay, Matt, I would say that you and anybody else are extremely naive to believe that very convenient excuse of David Letterman's the other day. It took a couple of days for him to think of that excuse that, no, he wasn't talking about my daughter who was there with me at the game, the 14-year-old. He was talking about some other daughter. Well, I think that's a weak excuse. And you know, regardless, it was a degrading comment about a young woman. And I would hope that people really start really rising up and deciding it's not acceptable. No wonder young girls especially have such low self-esteem in America when we think that it's funny for a so-called comedian to get away with being able to make such a remark as he did.
You issued a statement.
That's acceptable.
Governor, at the end of your statement, you said that a joke like this contributes to the atrociously high rate of sexual exploitation of minors by older men who use and abuse others. Now, it was a joke. It was probably, by most standards, in bad taste. But can you really connect the dots to criminal activity the way you did in that statement?
I connect the dots to a degrading statement made about young women, and that does contribute to some acceptance of abuse of young women. Let me read to you something that I received in the middle of the night, and it's not